Right, Ms. Singh. So with all what is happening right now in India, how do you think women entrepreneurs can act as an enabler to Digital India or the Make in India campaign?
I think there's a lot happening in India, but there's a lot happening in India on both sides. So there's the Make in India, Digital India, all that going on, right? But at the same time, I feel like we're also digressing in some ways, right? You hear of so many incidents that are happening with women, more and more so, that I think it's become even more the need of the hour for more women to get out there, join the forces in terms of becoming a professional or an entrepreneur, and just be out. One of the biggest challenges that I think, as a gender we face, and especially in India, is we're kind of just wrapped up in the house, and now I think it's time that Make in India is good, Digital India is good, all this is very good, but let's take the first basic step, which is stepping out of the house and making that happen. It's really important for us as women in general in India to let that happen first. As far as women entrepreneurs and Make in India or Digital India is concerned, I think there has to be more clarity. I don't think there is, there is more for me currently. It is all up in the air. I'm on the ground talking to a lot of entrepreneurs, right, and a lot of aspiring entrepreneurs. No one seems to have clarity, especially the women, on what this means for them. What is the government going to do to support more women entrepreneurs? I think there has to be more clarity around this. So there is definitely excitement. Now there needs to be some pedal to the metal, basically.
Work needs to be done.
Work needs to be done.
Okay.
Simple.
Right. If you could tell us about your existing projects, MyDollar's existing projects.
So MyDollar is now 6 years old. We're the largest in terms of couponing, but we're also one of the largest merchant marketing platforms, especially if you look at cities outside of the tier 1, tier 2 and below. MyDollar is a merchant marketing platform that enables small businesses that want to promote themselves to essentially come on without any charge, free of cost, to them. And the discovery mode is obviously a coupon or an offer that the users pick up. It's gone fairly well for us. We do about 6 million coupon downloads in a month. We have about 50 million unique visitors. So it's, I have no complaints on the work front. Is digital in India exploding? Absolutely. Do I think that if you ask me on the women entrepreneurship front, I feel like there just need to be more of us out there.
So do you think e-retailing is one of the best sectors for startup women entrepreneurs to start?
No, I don't think that. I think the best sector for anybody to start is a sector they have expertise in or a unique idea in. I don't think, I think there is a buzzword. I have a lot of people just calling me and saying, I have this idea for a .com. And when you ask them, it's, you have to either be, coming up with something really innovative or something that solves a problem. Otherwise, if you're doing the same thing, whether it's e-retailing, health, education, makes no difference. It has to be something that is unique or innovative or solve some problem that is really there.
Right. With so much of e-commerce and e-tailing happening in India right now, how is MyDollar standing out?
Our focus is very different from an e-commerce firm. Are we in the online space? Absolutely. But MyDollar promotes, we're essentially an O2O. We are an online business that promotes offline businesses. So we help online to offline, which is very different from what everybody else currently is doing in e-commerce. E-commerce is very much so about, you get an order online and you essentially mail it out to the user. Here it's very local. We've bet on the location-based aspect of a business. We've said we want to introduce you to services around your neighborhood. We want the businesses around your neighborhood to get to know you better. And so it's really about promoting offline businesses online.
All right. What are your expansion plans, pan-India or globally?
We're in 200 cities. It's been a long ride for us, but we've done 200 cities. We're local in 200 cities, and that in itself is a big accomplishment. I tell my team that. The end of this year, we're looking to we go to locally 350 cities. I feel India, it's a huge market, but it's also, there are so many different markets within one market, right? Because the north is very different from the south, east, west. It's all very different. So it's very interesting. It's very exciting for us. It keeps us on our toes. Let's see how it goes. So the plan is to get to about 350 local cities. We do that this year. We think we're gold.
All right. With your experience and expertise, few do's and don'ts for aspiring startups.
Wow. So the only thing I think that a startup or an entrepreneur needs to do really is not quit. I heard from somebody the other day, and I sincerely believe it's true. You have to be too dumb to die. You have to keep going, keep going, keep going. Not, we often make this mistake that we start looking. You have to be literally a horse with blinkers on or blinders on, because the minute you start looking at your competitors and that's the only thing you focus on and not so much your business and where that's headed, everything just goes for a toss. And so for us at this point, the race is really with ourselves. We've put certain markers down and we know that we need to accomplish that. Make in India is all good, but we want to head for world domination at some point. So literally it has to be markers that a startup puts for itself and says, my idea, first of all, of course, your idea has to be unique and your concept has to be unique. And then just essentially have goals and projections that you set down for yourself and say, I'm really going to do this, I'm going to get to this. And, make it happen. Don't quit. Don't quit. That's the only thing that matters at the end of the day.
Great. Thank you so much.